Gabby the game night, Gabby the game night, Gabby the game night, yay.
Hey, it's Gabby the Game Night here, and I'm back playing some more Phoenix Wright story just for a moment. And it's March 22nd, 5:24 p.m. Wright and Cole offices. Missing my Governor!
They're there, Pearls.
I can't take it anymore.
Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going.
You're right. Missing Maya is in much more pain than I am.
Yeah, that's right. So... Hey, you guys! Glad I caught you, pal. Why have the question marks? He's just going to show up in the middle of the dialogue.
Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh boy. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal. But we're kind of busy right now.
Too bad.
See ya! So, what are you going to do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, that! What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. I guess that means I'm just going to have to work here at your place, pal. Say, what? You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. On Guard's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Come on, Miss Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself.
He said that? That's horrible.
But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth. Miss Andrews' latest testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there is something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would she almost need to frame Mr. On Guard? I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. Then you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie, per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Well, that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor is better than that.
Francisca von Karma. Speaking of Ms. von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Ms. von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal. But she's going to be fine, pal. Right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but... Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Which one? What? Are you going to visit her, pal? No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it. Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to get to the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and help her, let her whip you up for a bit, pal.
Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick.
Now I'm definitely not going. Let's see. The name of the hospital. Oh yeah, the Heidi Clinic. The name sends a chill down my spine.
Did I do that guy's voice?
I can't remember. No. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi.
I hate Hardy. Quote unquote Hardy. March 22nd. High clinic reception.
Never thought I'd ever come back to this place. I think you did do his voice.
Yes, I did. Visit patient.
Hi. Wait a second. You're...
Yes, I'm Dr. Ayo.
Why are you still here?
Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes.
Director Hottie. Oh, fuck. Well, that's Edgeworth now. Edgeworth? I didn't expect you. I thought some British chick said something.
Yes, I'm Dr. Ayo. Oh, you're very well. Yes, what is that?
Director Francisca. How's Francisca von Karma?
I need to know after I shot her.
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because, you see, I personally take good care of her. Yes. Yes. And that thing, that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude.
Yeah, it looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looks so pitiful. Absolutely terrified. Yes. But I said, yes. Her poem was a god after all. I stuck up a real secret like she was gripping her head. Yes.
I see.
But she's very cute too. Right, that she made me the whip.
Can this guy get shot, please?
Probably get cry like a baby. Yes. But I think I get used to him.
So somebody's just not exactly the kind of person you think they should be. You think they just need to be shot? Go back to your room.
You're so mean. So mean, my frisky friska. Let's go. Okay. Yes. It's time for my IV drops. Yes.
And what are these tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix, right? I know I shouldn't have come here.
Especially with tulips, god damn it.
What's better than daisies on a piano? Tulips on your organ. I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. I even had full intentions of running to Charles this morning.
But that would have been too much for you.
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case.
It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made.
I think I know what deal he's referring to. Ms. Von Karma, you made a deal with Ms. Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. On Guard, you told Ms. Andrews to not testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have a proof that I made such a deal? You're denying it? It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over. All while hiding Ms. Andrews' own crime? That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. I have only one objective, to find On Guard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. The end justifies the means. Ms. Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then On Guard will be found guilty. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed your words until the very end. That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that is all. But you had to know she was. Ugh! I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me.
What's wrong? Why'd she suddenly cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth.
Did you bring me tulips?
What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far?
But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line while I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural.
Said it's only natural. I said, well, I guess. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you.
Witness that card! Give it to me! Hurry! Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? This. I can't believe you hid this from me all this time.
That card. What in the world is it?
You mean this? Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it.
I understand.
Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelley D. Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that.
An assassin?
An assassin?
So who is this Shelley D. Killer?
D. Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Long-standing?
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelley is the professional name of the third heir to the D. Killer name.
So because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with a shell on them?
He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it is a part of it. We think it is a part of his duty to his clients.
His duty?
If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charge being pushed onto his clients. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience.
I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case?
It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it. Wouldn't you agree?
Shelley D. Killer, huh?
I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter?
I guess. I should just tell him. Edgeworth, I'm madly in love with you.
I'm madly in love with you too, Phoenix.
Also, Maya, she's been kidnapped.
Oh, fuck. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want?
An acquittal.
I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way.
Right, listen. You need to know something. I'm madly in love with you. Juan Creeder was killed by Shelley D. Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt on guard. Your own client.
Please, stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that.
I see. Well, if you want to continue in your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter.
Letter of introduction added to the court record.
In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. If you excuse me. Vroom. Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. God had an assassin?
No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psyche lock.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya, please, all I ask is you make it home, safe and sound. Because I'm also madly in love with you.
Date. Time. Question mark. Location. The void.
I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up. I like how Nick does with everything in court. Anyway, let's try out the card trick this card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. What's this? I feel like there are lots of glass bottles here. And these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see. Really, it looks pretty well lit to me.
Well, that's what we can see.
I've unlocked the door with this card. I should probably go and take a look around.
Nah, let's just stay in here. Date, time, location,
What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way, I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. Wow, I've never seen a TV this big before. Now, where's the power button, Phooey, it's busted. I would so die a Happy Samurai fan if I ever got to see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this. I can't believe I just made a joke about dying, all things considered.
Just stopped watching Nickel Samurai instead of escaping.
What is this thing? An antenna, I guess. And this is a VCR? There's sure a lot of electronic gadgets here. But what is an antenna doing here? Oh, hey, it's a computer. I've never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. Drat. There goes my plan to use this to somehow get out of here.
It shouldn't be that hard to find.
Locked, of course. It doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only it was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there. There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." I bet this could be a clue.
Bear.
That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Ah, how cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something.
I
guess it's to kill her.
Oh, there's simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you.
He is?
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you.
Ways? You mean?
Dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, correct?
Just dead?
I am almost certain I told you on our first meeting I am an assassin.
No way. You're lying. I mean, an assassin.
People are not always who they appear to be. March 22nd, 7:04 p.m. Party Clank reception.
I think I just heard Maya calling me.
Miss Nick?
Oh, what, Pearls? I caught up with my thoughts about Maya's situation.
Miss Redwood has left you.
I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. On Guard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, Gumshoe.
You want to do that again?
What's 20 seconds? This is versus 2.
I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
Fuck you. Aww.
Ugh, I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say. Oh, yeah, there's a message here for you. A message?
The massage.
It's from Man on Guard. Ah, here you are.
Wait, right. Is it something really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shoe. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shoe for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright?
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat. I'm sure poor Shoe's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. Matt's note jammed in their pocket. Please feed my cat Shoe. My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, it says. Client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat.
March 22nd, police station, criminal affairs department.
Wow, everybody looks really busy with something going on though.
They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial.
Hey, hurry up with that, will ya? Pass that victims list around. You gotta be kidding, there's over 100 people on here.
Mr. Nick? Is Mr. God really that big and bad criminal?
Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. Where was I supposed to go to get to his house?
Yeah. March 22nd. Okay, well, hotel lock.
Alright, now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mr. Maya's sake.
Gandalf?
I figured that's who it was.
Aw, she's not Gandalf.
Ms. Oldbag.
Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-headed pettifogger. Because of you, I've been made to look like a bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. But what I really meant is something much more valuable. I want Edgy Boy's heart. I want it all for me. It's all your fault. You've awakened the wild beast inside of this old bag. Arrgh!
It's all back.
Keep your hands off me! This helmet is airtight. No air gets in and no air gets out.
Then why do you keep putting it on?
Because there's COVID out there. I don't want to get sick and die. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I'm not hearing this.
Punch an old lady.
There we go. Had to get to the pussy.
In God Mansion.
Sure is dark. I'll go turn on the light.
I'll go turn on the light. That was me, not you.
Oh. Well, you got to it first. Good job. Wow. So this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich.
Come on, Miss Nick. Let's find Shoe, the kitty cat. Why is that motorcycle hanging there? Shoe!
So I guess this is Shoe.
Oh, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shoe.
Cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me. Wow.
Huh, I wonder who this is. I've never seen him before. May I help you with something, Mr.
Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. On Guard's lawyer.
The Masters? Then you must be Mr. Wright.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self.
Haven't we met before?
I am the family butler, John Doe.
Nice to meet you.
Can't come up with a better fake name.
You must know all sorts of things about Mr. On Guard, right?
Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of their master or his affairs.
How typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence?
Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year.
And, anything else?
No, not especially.
Yeah, we heard that already. That's a very cute cat you've got there.
It is my duty It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies you.
And, okay. Well, I guess I don't need this scrap of paper anymore. Matt's note crumbled into a ball and thrown away.
Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now.
Oh, we should probably get going ourselves.
Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished, a master of law.
But there's also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of the house and all.
Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go kidnap Maya some more subject.
It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge seat. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? Ah! What is with me? Feeling inferior today. Okay.
Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here.
That's actually a fireplace.
Howdy different, Mr. Nick.
You know, I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it.
You should come visit Faye Manor then. I'll show you one when you do.
I quick jump to the door on the way. Why he's not looking?
A giant bicycle is flying through the air.
So I take it Maya's somewhere in this house.
Yeah, to that door on the way. You can see the door.
I saw the. Well, I figured there could be more than one cat door.
I mean, yeah. I assume that.
I just figured since there was a cat door there, that's probably why
Yeah.
we were. So I had the cat door in the other room. A bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have the pedal and it moves on its own.
Really? Wow.
But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly.
Oh, that's too bad.
There's another door over there.
You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Miss Nick.
Yeah, Pearls. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around.
There's a small door at the bottom and it's bigger door, Miss Nick.
I bet it's for Mr. Ongar's cat to use.
Oh, you mean shoe?
The door. It's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it.
It's a poor one.
Ah, there are masks here.
Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The ones next to that are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Oldie Tokyo.
Well, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Miss Nick.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid.
You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper.
Looks like the only one to get any investigating done is the first to do something about this kooky alien. Oh, we're just gonna get the same thing.
Knife.
Ms. Olbag, if you would look at...
What? You want me to look at this brother's piece of... edgy poo?
Ugh, is that her perfume, pheromone, the more I smell? Ugh.
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly?
That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so, you understand? I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook.
It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know nothing's going to come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Ow! Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay. Oh, goddammit.
What now? One little thing before I forget. You can't go into On Guard's room today.
Why?
The police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear?
I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating D. Killer.
So don't go in there, set one foot in there, and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag.
Okay.
Seats for the spectators of the post-ceremony show and press conference. But it's too bad neither event is going to be held now. From 2 days ago. It's the stage they were going to use for the post-ceremony stage show. After the show, there was supposed to be a press conference, but
that press conference.
it was really the victim one court of trying to dislocate or disclose something about Mr. On Guard.
But they're both heroes. Why would they do something so unheroic?
They may look like heroes on the outside, but on the inside, they're only human. These cameras must belong to the press that came to cover the conference. They're all basically doing the same thing, staring at the empty stage. A lobby with the grand staircase always feels enormous. Right now, the only thing filling this enormous room is anxiety about the murder. I really hope nothing else bad happens here. After the lobby is Viola Hall and March 22nd Gate Water Hotel, y'all. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer.
I want to eat a meal with Mystic Maya again.
Yeah, me too.
Whenever I watch Mystic Maya eat like she does, it makes me happy about eating. And then I can eat a lot.
Well then, how about after we wrap up this case, we all go out for a huge 20-course feast?
Okay, let's work really hard then.
This sure is one luxurious hotel, almost to the point of gaudy, with how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year? They haven't cleaned up all the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging in the air now that the party is over. Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Turn out the lights. The party's over. And tomorrow starts the same old shit again.
That's such a beautiful sight.
The chandelier?
Yes, but I can't believe it. I can't believe there's such a terrible murder happened under such beautiful lights. It's shocking.
Technically it wasn't in this room.
Shut up.
The award ceremony was held on that stage. It was really fabulous.
You just remind me of the circus for a second. I wonder if everyone is alright.
I heard the Very Big Circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. Sure nobody's been eaten by a lion this week.
March 22nd, Gabriel Hotel hallway.
Hey, Sid boy.
Lotta, you're still here.
Reckon course. An investigative photographer eats the stars on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen.
But, do you have a camera?
Red given. Photographers gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know. So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda, but... Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Followed a few stalls around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them, too. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also wasn't in this hall the whole time either.
I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So about the note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that ditty I wrote? Yeah, can I believe what you've written? You mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady on the corridor? Yeah. Ah, well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know, writing whatever came to mind.
Whatever came to mind?
Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull-dooders. Hey, what's with you? Why you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, and why you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here? Ah, my baby, my $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me and get back my camera. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good about her for about 5 minutes, and I guarantee he'll give it back. Why don't you do your own dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is a tabloid, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you then. And you too there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay?
Okay.
Don't be picky about your food now.
Okay.
And make sure you do all your homework, you hear?
Okay.
And if you happen to find a camera, would you please just leave already?
Okay.
I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms, but what are stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, can't be. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see, record companies, fan clubs, company workers. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Cordes' room. I wonder what exactly happened in the room behind this door. Even now, no one really has any idea. There are toilets in each room in this hotel, but since all sorts... Yeah, we've seen all this. To Mr. On Guard from the Global Studio staff. Ah, it'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Yeah, we heard that. There's a piece of paper taped to saying Man on Guard's room.
The only lady told us about this, didn't she? That we can't go in this room tonight?
I wonder if an investigation briefing is going on right now inside. Without Detective Gumshoe.
Bär. Måste från sänken. Ge vart jag. Kurra så tog.
Miss Nick!
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning?
I hate evil ghosts.
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon? Excuse me, watch who you're calling the demon, brat.
Ah!
Zoinks. Zoinks, Scoob!
Zoinks.
Scooby's the judge, now Phoenix is Shaggy. Who are you calling an alien? Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. The fuck are you doing here? What is wrong with young'uns today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor Juan, and you're disturbing me.
Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face.
With that imbecilic look on her face. Okay, got it.
Now, hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that.
Oh, alright.
Now I've seen everything. I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night.
I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corridor.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts, in my book.
But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. On Guard.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big, and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick,
What is it, Pearls?
the presents, they're all bears, right?
She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All of Mr. Corridor's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Oh, that's because you can't think of Juan without thinking about bears.
Bears? Why bears?
You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends.
The bear was also fighting barehanded.
That bear's name was Paddington.
Dear Aunt Lucy, today I trained with an action star. A wonderful ninja who carries a guitar and sings.
Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuck it out. Down by a river going, heh, you sure can't fight.
You too, bub. You too. Did all that really happen?
It's in his biography, bub.
What a load of crock.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice bears. I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. What is that infernal racket?
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime.
Irk, that startled me. Thought I was going to die for a second.
8 p.m. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony.
Beep, beep, beep.
The transceiver. Hello? Hello?
This is not a phone.
Maya. How is Maya? You haven't heard her, have you?
It seems you are not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard of the news. So to see my present did you no good.
One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a guilty verdict for sure this time. We call that a verdict for short.
They say guilty verdict.
I meant a not guilty verdict. I know. I see why you're confused. I meant not guilty. We call that a nerdic.
I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all.
Please, please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's all right.
All right. Then a little.
What is with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello?
It seems bad. Connect.
Damn it! Did the transceiver just suddenly break?
What happened?
I don't know. I accidentally said guilty verdict. I hope I didn't screw anything up. All of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Just DK going on the other side.
Maybe he has a room with snakes. Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better.
Anything to look at, huh?
Oh, fuck. Is there? There's a lot to look
You
at.
can look the best.
Yeah, we've already looked at all this shit.
Yeah, but what if you gotta look at them again?
Yeah, wine glass, tomato juice. Yeah, tomato juice. I don't really like it
Just
much.
haven't
Yeah,
had
yeah,
that
yeah.
much.
There's a bottle of it on the table. That's probably where it came from. And the guitar case that I thought was entered into evidence.
So the Nicholas Sandwich costumes in here? Yeah.
I can't believe Mr. Cooler went so far just to say bad things with Mr. God.
Well, it was a press conference, so he had to go in costume, little lady.
Mr. God, Mr. Cooler, friends?
They weren't friends, partner. They were rivals.
So, a rival is someone who is a strong enemy?
Pearls is really fired up over this, and I don't have an answer for her. Too much dialogue, not enough gameplay. And no, just pointing and clicking at shit is not gameplay.
It's a fucking visual novel.
It's fucking putt-putt, but not as good.
So that's a bed.
Yup, it's big, but it's a bed.
Ah, Mr.
Yeah,
Nick,
Mr. Nick,
it's
it's so
so soft.
Bed on the big bed.
How easily children are entertained. Well, you have a million thumbnail and title ideas just from this scene. Yep, more tomato juice. Mr. Carter had dinner
It's
that
fine,
night.
it's
So
tomato
strange.
juice.
Yep, I think we covered that already, Maya. You're not Maya, you're Pearls. Whatever. Close
Look at
enough.
all these bears.
Yep, more bears. This one kind of looks like a Dr. Seuss
Wow, there are a
character.
lot of bears.
Yep. Yep, alarm clock. Yep, stuffed teddies, plastic. Yep, it's pretty overwhelming.
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yep, I get the feeling like the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
Yeah, it's hard to bear with all these problems. Wow.
Do we really need that?
Yes.
I don't think I want to bear what the trauma this last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Sorry, I'm bored. And I feel like this is not adding to anything. Oh, no, I already clicked on that. Nope, don't talk, bro. Shut up. Shut up, goddammit. Shut up. I thought I was clicking on the curtain. Oh, God, Mo, get the fuck out of my head. There's a clown in my head and he won't go away. There's a clown in my head and he wants me dead. At least that's what I think the clown said. No clues here. But how about here? There's a suitcase. There's so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator.
Those ours pack so much this stuff, Mr. Corita?
I don't know what I said. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get out of here. Where are we going? What's gonna...
March 22nd, White and Cola offices.
Hey! Welcome back, pal! I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice. Thanks. A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat. Oops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. Got to be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up. Oh, I know! There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what you're asking him about.
Nothing.
Probably need to present something.
We don't must present.
Oh yeah, do you know about this card? Card? Edgeworth, for some reason, went pale the instant he saw this card. Hey, I know what that is, pal. This is a Pokemon card. You do? No matter what way you look at it, I'd say it's a picture of a shell. That's it? Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. Edgeworth really likes those cooked snail things. What are they called again? Escargot or something like that?
Miss Nick. I think we just solved the mystery why Mr. Edward's face so pale, right?
As I suspected, Gumshoe has no clue. Well, that's the only thing new I had.
Yeah, okay, we'll buy a gumshoe.
Could you please take a look at this? I can't think of anything to say about this, pal. Oh, Celeste.
Yeah,
So I guess she was in a relationship with Matt.
Maybe.
She was Adrian Andrews' mentor. Because the suicide of the mentor she depended on, Adrian Andrews tried to follow her and attempted suicide. Now the question is, who is Miss Andrews relying on now? Okay. Well, thanks for watching this episode.
Well, thanks for watching this episode of GabbyTheGameNight.com. Subscribe, go to everything, and most importantly,
Gotta catch 'em all, pal!
good night.
Gabby the Game Night, Gabby the Game Night, Gabby the Game Night, yay! Come on and watch her play. New games every other day. If you subscribe now, you won't miss out on any of the action. So come on, click that subscribe button.